What's up, Two Solid Crew? I'm back at y'all with another video. I think y'all kind of have a clue. If I got a book in my hand, I think y'all know what book it is. I think we talked about this already. Y'all already know what I'm about to. Y'all already know what I'm about to get into. All right, so we got Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad. I did say I wanted to do like a little book review. I guess. Um, Pretty much, it's a great book. It is a great book, and I would not lie to you about that. It is a great book. Y'all let me know how y'all rock with the new like setup idea. Like, should I go back to the iPhone camera or should I, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all cool with this too? I just want it to be authentic because I'm not gonna be doing all the editing cuts and all that. Like, it's gonna be raw cut and just talking to y'all, man. So yeah, we got Rich Dad Poor Dad here. Very great book. That is a big book on personal finance and financial literacy. So I'm gonna just read some of the things that I keyed in this book, or I'm gonna tell y'all some of the things that was key to me in this book, or it could be key to you. I'm not telling you everything that happened on every page. You're gonna go read the book, cause you're gonna go read the book for yourself. To, you know what I'm saying, get that game right. And this is not a promotion. This is generally my like genuine opinion on this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So yeah, man. So the start of the book on the front page it says, "What the rich teach their kids about the money that the poor don't. The poor and the middle class do not." All right, so you know what I'm saying. Some people may get offended when they see that, right? But it is, and that's a big thing he talked about in this book. Like it was a rich dad and it was a poor dad. I'm gonna just tell y'all this little scenario. So it was this kid. He had a rich dad and a poor dad, which I guess Robert T. Kiyosaki was considering himself that kid. The rich dad would tell him, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like the poor dad would tell him, study, go to school, get a job in the office, da 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 da, and buy you a house. The rich dad said, no, don't do that. Don't go buy a house and study in school for 4 years. He's not saying you can't study for school for 4 years, but he's saying it's more to it than just studying in school for 4 years. So I'm gonna go through some of the key things that I highlighted. Let's find one of the things because I definitely was, you know what I'm saying, highlighting a lot of stuff. Okay. One of the things he said was, here we go. Still true today. Life as a teacher. Today's millennials and Gen Xers are learning the hard facts of life. Jobs are harder to find. Robots are replacing workers by the millions. Learning by mistakes through trial and error is more and more important. Book learning is proving to be less valuable in the real world. No longer does a college education guarantee a job. And I don't know when. I really wonder sometimes when, which I'm going to look it up soon. When exactly? Because he says celebrating 25 years of this book. So that means he pretty much predicted 2024 25 years ago. Because why is it so hard to find jobs now? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go off topic, but everything he said in me reading that short, you know what I'm saying, a little script, bro, in that short little reading, that tells you a lot of to some of 2024 or even years before that. It's hard to find a job. Just because you graduate college, you don't guarantee you getting a job. And then on top of that, it's like robots are replacing you. They're replacing you. It's tough, but that's what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the tough thing. One other thing he said, change what you can. Come on, bro. Y'all already get that. You know what I'm saying? Change what you can, because you can't change everything, so you got to change what you can change. He said, for things to change, first I must change. So that's a big one, too. In order for things to change, you have to change. What did I said that in the last video, didn't I? Pretty much based off the perspective. Like, if you know what I'm saying, have bad habits, you're going to keep doing bad things. If you have good habits, you're going to start doing good things. You're going to start feeling better. Like, everything's going to be better about you emotionally, physically, you know what I'm saying, and mentally. So, hey. Another thing, he said, I've learned to put my money to work for me, enjoy the tax benefits. I'm telling you, that's one of the biggest things you're gonna see in this book is him talking about how to put the money to work for you. Now, obviously, like I said, he does give some key tips and pointers to like ways to get the money to work for you, but like he's not gonna tell you exactly, okay, get up right now and go start real estate. It's not gonna tell you that in this book. I'm gonna tell y'all that now because I don't want nobody in the comments saying, "Oh, what? You didn't? He didn't tell me this, bro." If you read the book, you're gonna get the knowledge, bro. I don't have to like, you know what I'm saying. Another one. People's lives are forever controlled by two emotions, fear and greed. This is a big one to me. And this is why a lot of people, I think a lot of my videos I talk about have some things in this book that they talk about, like the fear and greed part, bro. You know how real it is when it comes to fear and greed, y'all. Fear and greed is like the two things that we're forever controlled by, because a lot of people fearful to even take the next step because they scared of what could happen, that they're too comfortable in the position they are in, that they don't want to be in they don't want to be in an uncomfortable position where they fear what could happen and this and that, or they're scared. But bro, you gotta take that risk taker. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things I have in here. A job is really a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Bro, it's so bro, there's so many gems in this freaking book. A job is really a short-term solution to a long-term problem. I think y'all get the gist of that. A job is really a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Like, y'all don't get, I know y'all get that. Because a job is not going to solve, you can get a great job, but that's not going to solve the rest of your life. It's a short-term solution to a long-term problem. And I think y'all get that. It's just making sense. And then he also says, but my other dad is always saying stay in school and get good grades so you can find a safe and secure job. Didn't I say that at the start of this video? I interjected somewhat confused. Didn't I just say that in the start of this video? Like, come on. He said, for example, his rich dad also said, if the fear of not having enough money arises, instead of immediately running out to get a job, they instead might ask themselves this question: will a job be the best solution to this fear over the long run? Come on, man. In my opinion, the answer is no. A job is really a short-term solution to a long-term problem. I'm telling y'all, bro. This book has game. Obviously, I ain't finna go too in depth because I'm not finna read the book to you, little bro. I'm not finna read the book to you. You're gonna have to do that on your own time, like I did on my own time. Most people are too afraid to rationally think things through instead of running out a door to a job they hate. That's a lot of people, bro. Because what did I say? Comfortability. Some niggas will settle for less for what they can easily get because their fear of, having more, or they're just comfortable where they're at. So they're not finna get out that comfortable position. It's a lot of stuff that this book tells you. And it's not even just about money. Self-discipline, you know what I'm saying? What else we got here? Self-discipline's a big one. Master a formula and then learn a new one. The power of learning quickly. I'm telling y'all. Choose friends carefully. The power of association. Real. Make daily choices. The power of choice. Real. You know what I'm saying? Find a reason greater than reality. The power of spirit. And that's where I close this book, because I'm not reading the book for you, little bro. You gonna have to do that on your own time, little bro. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm giving you some of this game, I'm recommending you get it. If you get this book, let me know in the comments. Shout out to you, man. It's a great book, and yeah, man. I expect to hear some of y'all come back to this video after you finish the book. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you read it. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And your boy Mello is out, man.